a green ray shines in from the outside and shines a light on the inner world of the yellow abundance. That's all I saw. I feel like this is a moment in time where the solar plexus chakra is resonant, healing, almost actually completely healed. And now that the solar plexus chakra is at a state of completeness, it is sending its energy up into the heart. But I feel like this light that's shining in is like compassion is now being shown to this yellow abundance, okay? Whoever I'm talking to, channeling today, you have recently discovered a form of self-expression that is much different than you have ever known, okay? I feel like you are really starting to come into yourself, okay? I also feel like you are just this magnetic person. You have an aura, okay? We talk about aura in mainstream nowadays. You've got one. You've really, really got one. And I have a feeling that you're connected to hypnotism and animal magnetism. And you have seen this play out throughout your entire life, okay? I'm feeling like the person I'm talking to today, I can see you as a child. I feel like as a child, you would give people looks. You would think a thought, and then the people around you, the adults around you, would just sort of conform to your thinking. I'm feeling like in relationships, you had this magnetism. You had this ability to think a thought and send it to another person so that they would receive it, but unknowingly. Like they didn't know that you were the one thinking that thought and sending it to them. They would think that they thought the thought themselves. Okay? And you had this ability to, and you still have this ability, but throughout your whole life, you just had these weird, like, they're not weird, they're just off kilter. They're far out, these experiences where, like, if you were to explain it to anybody, it'd be very difficult to explain. And I'm feeling like this is having to do with social interaction. These aren't just experiences that you had by yourself. These are experiences that you've had with other people. Like literally walking in one direction and feeling the pull that you have on others. Feeling the, like, you thinking a thought like, oh, that needs to be done. And all of a sudden somebody comes up and does that thing. You in a relationship wanting something from your partner, not needing to communicate it, just thinking the thought, just magnetically magnetizing them to go do the thing. Okay, and this is a very big power. This is a huge responsibility for whoever I'm talking to today. I know that you are connected to spirit. I know that you are connected and aligned with the highest power, okay, with the highest power of authenticity and love, because no one who's not connected, you would have to be connected to all of that in order to summon this type of power, okay, because it comes with great responsibility. I'm feeling like you access this power through some sort of means when you were growing up. Like you had a guru or you had some sort of psychedelic experience that caused you to really start to come into awareness of like what was going on. And then I'm just feeling like you didn't really talk with anybody about it. You haven't spoken with really anyone. Like this is something that you've kept to yourself. This is something that you really, and you know, maybe recently it's been like on the back burner. Like, oh, well, maybe those were just experiences I would have one time, or maybe, you know, maybe I've grown out of it, or maybe this, or maybe that. But I'm feeling like this is a very, very important moment for you. Okay, we're going through a little bit of a transition, and I do believe we have a planetary alignment coming in. And I think this has to do with you specifically. This planetary alignment was manifested by you. You being on this planet caused this planetary alignment to happen. Okay? This planetary alignment is a direct reflection of you. Okay? You are summoning it. You are the one. And this is, you're probably feeling a very big connection right now to spirit, to the earth, to Gaia, to the planets. They're probably influencing you very, very much right now. And I have a feeling that there's a lot of messages around you that are coming in right now. And all you have to do, and you've been doing this, and you're doing such a good job, I'm hearing, of just recognizing the symbols, the messages, and just following. Going with your gut, going with your gut, going with your gut. Following the most high feeling, following the most high feeling, following the most high feeling. I feel like you're on this track right now. Okay? And what I talked about in the beginning with this green light shining in on you, okay? I feel like you've just recently really started to accept yourself and your authentic self, your solar plexus energy, okay? Self-acceptance, expression. And being expressive is great, right? We love to be expressive and we love to, shine our light on the world, and we like to do it in a compassionate way. And we like to love people. And we like to, provide a loving, free, open space for people to, not just people, but other in general, to express itself authentically. I'm seeing a picture of the princess, the Disney princess, who walks out into the forest with her arms open, and all of the birds and critters and all of the animals come to her. Okay? I'm seeing this as you. You have that animal magnetism, okay? Picking up on this collective right now. Yeah, but another thing is you've had this inkling in your heart and in your mind for so long that things are just like meant for you. Like certain types of shoes and certain types of cars and certain types of pens and stuff like that. You look at these things, I'm just feeling like you just know that is you. The only reason that thing manifested into this world was because you manifested into this world, right? And that's a basic universal principle. Without the universe, you wouldn't exist. Without you, the universe would not exist, okay? Ooh, and I just have a feeling that you're very, very powerful. You have a lot of like primordial energy. Like I'm feeling like you are very ancient. Like you are one of those ones who came from the beginning. You're not just here, for no reason. You came at a specific time in a specific vessel for a specific reason, and you are moving on this track, right? And I feel like there might be some distractions that have come along, and the only time you get distracted is when you forget who you are. You forget that you are it. You are the ancient soul that manifested yourself into this existence, okay? Into this hologram, okay? All at once, okay? Past, present, future. It's all one. Let me see what Spirit has to say with the cards here for you, because I feel like there's a message about this heart chakra activation for you. I feel like there's a message for this. You could just be feeling like flutters of your heart, like just gradual flutters of your heart. Every time you relax and, just let go, and you're in this state of relaxation and letting go, you feel these flutters coming up, and I just know that it's your heart activating, okay? Time to give rather than to take, okay? We have the new moon in Virgo. So with new moon in Virgo, I see green. Okay, I'm seeing the green energy, and that's definitely heart chakra. And you probably are already very invested in Kundalini yoga, or raising the Kundalini, raising the snakes up the spine, raising the cerebral spinal fluid up into the pineal gland so that you can release that DMT, okay? You're probably already on that track. What I know from my guru, okay, is in order to raise your Kundalini, like truly raise your Kundalini and sit in that state, my guru, Maharaji, says to feed people and to love people, okay? Serve people and to feed people. So I have a feeling that in order for you to really get into your heart during this time, it's going to be super beneficial for you to serve others, whether it's making them food, going to a food kitchen, going to a soup kitchen and serving soup, volunteering in your community. And if that is too big of a step for you, take a small step, okay? Give $1 to a homeless person. Help out a grandma when she's crossing the street. Do something for others and do it out of just random acts of kindness, okay? Because that will promote your heart chakra activation and will promote your 4D consciousness so that when you're in the 4D, you can raise up into the 5D very easily because of your heart. Your heart is the key. Your heart's the master key, and the master teacher, Jesus Christ, teaches a lot about the heart. Okay, so maybe look into some of his teachings when it comes to how to love others. Okay, how to love others. I have a feeling that you've been working on loving others. It's a very, very interesting conundrum, loving other people. Because how do you do it? Do you give them tough love? Do you give them soft love? Is giving them soft love coddling them? Is giving them tough love too much? Is doing nothing not enough? Is doing something too much? It's very, very interesting, this whole loving other people. And I'm just feeling like it's a difficult thing. And Spirit wants you to know that the best way to love others is to love yourself. You don't have to focus on, do I need to give them tough or soft love? Do I need to give them more or less attention? Do I need to give them this and that? You don't need to focus on that. What you are going to benefit from is focusing on, how can I love myself? How can I get myself to a state of consciousness that just is? Because by you just being, that will essentially give the most love that you can provide to others around you by you loving yourself and not worrying about them, okay? Hula, 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 hula hoop. Hula hoop. That might be participation. Participation. A time to give rather than take. Participation. You're being called to work as a team right now. You're being called to give up your pride if you have any, which you might have. I don't really feel that from you. I feel a lot of green energy, a lot of nature energy. What is this participation card really saying? Harmony. Guys, I'm feeling like what has happened is you've already given up the pride. You've surrendered. And so now you're participating with the world around you. You're combining your things with the world around you. You're no longer separating. Oh, this is mine, that's yours. This is mine, that's yours. That's my cut, this is your cut. You're now just fully integrated. We're harmonious. We're all working towards the same goal. We're all a community. We're all participating in this thing. We're all a cog in the wheel, and the wheel turns because we all are a system working together. I'm seeing this in your reality right now. You've given up your pride. You've dropped it. And that was the key. That was the master key for you. Now that you've dropped your pride, the message is getting really nice. So now that you've dropped your pride and you're in harmony and you've combined, Spirit is going to reward you. You're ripe. The fruit that Spirit has for you is ripe and ready to pick. These mangoes are low-hanging fruit. They're heavy. They're next to the ground. All you got to do is walk up to it and cut it down a little bit and take it in. Okay, eat that fruit. You're very, very ripe right now. Now, we have the mind card coming out. Let me see what this is all about. Intensity. Ooh, you're going through a lot of purging, okay? A lot of purging. Ooh, and there's a lot of shadow here. So I'm going to start breaking this down, okay? None of us want to hear about the shadow. None of us want to hear that we have stuff to work on, but we do have stuff to work on, okay? And we do have things, like we're entering into this harmony, and in order to get to the next level, we got to learn the lesson, okay? The lesson you're learning right now is intense, okay? You've just upgraded. You've moved up in terms of mind, and your mind is you've moved up in terms of vibration, but your mind, and I'm feeling like your body, your mind is still catching up, Your mind is still catching up. You're being asked to watch out for projections right now. Don't worry about who's projecting onto you. Think about, okay, am I projecting onto anybody? That's what you want to be thinking about right now. Spirit wants you to really take that into account and start going with the flow here. Okay? I'm feeling like, let me see. I just want to ask about this morality card. Whew, okay, 3 of Wands in reverse. Wow. Wow. Spirit wants you to turn your back on things that you once thought were morally correct. Turn your back on the rules and the obligations and the censorship that you were trained into. How can they see this, Spirit? Like, because when we're trained into stuff, it's very... Guys, I haven't pulled this for... This is the collective, guys. You guys are the Animal Magnetism Collective, okay? Whoever I'm talking to today, you have hypnosis. You have the power to see into minds. Okay, I'm going to backtrack a little bit, guys. So if you're still here, this is definitely for you. But I'm going to backtrack a little bit. Because that card got pulled, I have a feeling that you are literally intensely... Like, you have this animal magnetism in your relationships. You're working with harmonious people around you. You are literally blowing people's minds up. Okay? That's what this is. You're blowing people's minds up. You're entering into their mind, and you're literally, like, way too powerful and strong of a force for them to handle. They can't even handle it. Okay? And so their mind just starts to shut down. And all of the negative thinking, all of the negative processes, all of the negative beliefs that they had just go away when you come around them. And the thing that Spirit wants you to know is, like, you don't have to even think about it. You don't even have to think about it. They're already going to do it without you needing to do anything. You don't have to say anything to them. You don't have to put anything in front of their face. Your intensity, just being who you are, is going to radically change people's minds. And okay, why is this, Spirit? Like, what's going on? Have faith in your dreams, because you asked for this. You've been asking for this superpower. You've been asking to be supernatural. You've been asking to use the animal magnetism that you had as a kid. You've been sort of like, I want superpowers. Okay, and this might be in the back of your mind, but what's really going on is you're summoning that energy, and you're blowing people out of the water, guys. You're blowing people out of the water. The miser, guys, closed off energy just does not work around you. Okay, miser in reverse. This is a miser. This is somebody who hoards possessions. This is somebody who wants to keep everything for themselves, and they definitely do not work as a team. But I'm just feeling like you come in, and the intensity that you bring blows them out of the water, opens them right up, allows them, with the love that you give, opens people up in a way where they just want to give you things, even if they're hoarders, even if they don't want to give anybody things ever. Even if they don't want to give anybody their time, the second you come into their presence, they're open, they're ready. They just want to give you stuff, and they don't know why. Transformation, guys. Transformation. What are we transforming into here? Laziness in reverse. I have a feeling that, okay, hold up. Healing and abundance. You are healing because in the past and even recently, it's been a lot of you doing, trying to heal people around you with your words, with your actions, putting things in front of them, telling them what they're doing, telling them what their projections are, telling them how they're immoral, telling them what their mind things are. And it's been a lot of like you talking, you telling, you saying, you noticing to try to teach people. And I'm seeing that you're going to give that up, okay? And that's what's happening. You're transforming into the version of yourself that really just doesn't care. And I don't mean you don't care about the people. I just mean that all you care about is your well-being. And you, by being in that mode of well-being, will automatically heal these people around you. What you've been trying to do for so long with force, with effort, with trying, with words, will happen naturally once you give up. Okay? And I'm seeing you give it up. I'm seeing you heal this aspect of laziness in your life. Laziness is a great thing, okay? Especially if you can be lazy, if you can just coast and allow the inspiration to come into your system. I know there's a lot of people out there who are huge proponents to putting in the work, being consistent, doing it every day, making the habits and routines, doing this stuff. But for you specifically, just who you are and what kind of energy you bring in, you don't have to do all that. You can sort of just be who you are, live a lazy life, and all you're going to attract is abundance. Okay? Because abundance is what you are. You don't have to go looking for it. You just are it. All you have to do is be yourself. Be lazy. Do whatever you want to do. And that abundance is naturally yours. It will be given to you. You get paid to just be who you are, okay? You already know all of this, guys. The person I'm talking to today, you already know all of this. And that's the thing. That's the thing. You know what to do. You know the steps to take. You know what needs to be done. Tend to your garden, okay? Because, guys, this is not a one-time thing. This isn't like you all of a sudden get it all done in one day. No, this is a gradual process. This is a marathon that you're on. This is a plant a few seeds today, plant a few seeds tomorrow, plant a few seeds the next day. 365 seeds done by the end of the year. You don't have to do it all today, right? Otherwise, you'll spend 8-9 hours on it, and then you won't have time to do all of the other stuff that you have to do today, or that you want to do today, or that you want to create and put out into the world today. Okay? Gradual steps. You're on the right path. Everyone I'm talking to, you're on the right path. All you need to do is just stay inside today. Take a break, okay? Take a break. Allow this energy to sort of culminate. You've just reached harmony. You've just seen this ripe fruit. Start to pick it. Start to let go of trying to convince other people's minds of projections and telling them the projecting and doing it. And so, you're coming to an end of trying to open people up, okay? They're just going to open up for you. That's all I got to say. That's really all I got to say, guys. And I feel like that's all Spirit has to say to you today. It's a gradual process, right? It's a gradual process. You'll learn this lesson, you'll do this, and then the next lesson will come. And then you'll learn that lesson, next lesson will come. That's how it works. Sculpting steel, noticing the details, okay? Yeah, just focus on the small details. Take your time, guys. What other messages am I getting here? Your ancestors are supporting you. Receive love from the other side. Your ancestors and dead people are supporting you. People who are, I'm hearing Lao Tzu, okay, is supporting you. So maybe go listen to the Tao Te Ching. I have a feeling that's a big influence in your life. And if it isn't yet, go check it out. It's a really, really, really good book. It's called The Way of the Way, the Tao Te Ching. Really, really good. That is all I got for you guys today. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.